Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Hominine Collection, where we talk about the paintings in the series. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the painting Blind Brother and what it means. So, jumping right into it, so we look at the entire makeup of the painting. Beautiful painting, mostly red, but there's a thing missing. The eyes are missing. Why are the eyes missing? Why are they blurred out? Why are they scratched out? It's like that because it represents a lack of perspective that people have. And this could cover a range of issues, but I'm going to stick to these couple issues when we talk about this. So the lack of perspective in America, I feel like, is what causes us so much inner turmoil with each other. The inability to converse with each other is a part of this perspective. Like the blindness that we have towards each other and our unique experiences. So by talking to people, you increase your ability to be able to see more things. Going off a personal experience. See, in the neighborhoods I grew up, I wasn't really privy to a lot of ways that people talk to each other and the way that people, they handle each other, because in the areas I grew up in, the only ways to handle issues were either to fight with someone, shoot them, or argue. And being able to get out of those situations, I learned a range of different ways how to deal with people. And also by being receptive to new information, you also increase your perspective. Going off another personal example, where I was really big into Alex Jones at a point in my life, and while that is one perspective, at the time, before I had learned to grow my perspective, that was the only thing that I thought was right. Looking at everything he was saying and praising it and saying like, oh, this is the way right here. And then one day I was shouting my rhetoric that I had learned from watching things that Alex Jones had put out. This policeman had approached me and then tried to chastise me for not knowing enough about Black history. And that was the first time anything like that ever happened. Like usually when I would be saying that kind of stuff, I would just get a bunch of positive head nods. And I'll say this is also the danger in having echo chambers. What I was going through at the time was a giant echo chamber. People were saying, yeah, you're right. And now being on the other side of that, I can now tell you that some of the things that were being said and those things I was watching were not 100% true. They were not good. It was not good information. We're talking about circa like 2010, 2011, when I was really heavily into Alex Jones and the things he was saying. But anyway, going back to the point. So by being introduced to information about something that I wasn't too privy of, I decided to learn more about it, and it broke the shackles of the things that I had that was told to me from Alex Jones. Strangely enough, so I'm far past from watching them, and these days I just take in information from everywhere and then formulate my opinion based on a range of information versus like just sticking to one set group of people way of thinking. And I feel like that's dangerous. I also feel like it's really dangerous to silence people who have perspective that I don't agree with, because I feel like that's taken away from my ability to have perspective. And going back to the painting, perspective is important. Being able to see things that are above where you can see, and things that are below where you can see, and even things that are far from you to see. It's good to learn about things that are unusual to you, that are unknown to you, because it can make you an all around more. I'm not even gonna say educated. It just makes you a more well rounded person. If you're always stuck in the same echo chambers, and you're not listening to what anyone else on the outside of that has to say, you're only doing yourself a disservice. And even if you step out those boundaries and you see what other people are saying and you don't like it, it only strengthens your ability to speak against these things. Another personal example. In the more recent time, I found myself looking through what Trump supporter pages and Twitters that are for alt-right and things like that have to say. And although I don't agree with a lot of sentiments they discuss, by looking at the things they say and then debunking a lot of things that they're saying is untrue and unfounded or misconstrued, it gives me the ability to speak to people who have those perspectives and who also want to learn. That's the key thing here. The ability to take out those blinders and be open to the new information you're receiving on both ends. So like I'm listening to them and I'm hearing their points, but then also them listening to me and my points, and then it helps to grow their mind and it helps me to grow my mind as well. There's the importance of having perspective and the importance of having conversations with each other. So going back to the painting, when you see this painting, I want you to be able to look at all information that was given to you, and that helps you gain more perspective and information that you can and have given to other people that help them grow their perspectives. Perspective. Ooh. But yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Take off your blinders, help other people take off their blinders, and let's all come together and learn more about each other. And we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching this video.